Hello, welcome to OI Films. Today we are reviewing the movie Annette, which comes out in UK cinemas on September 3rd and on Mubi November 26th. I'm Cameron, and I'm joined by Jordi Steele, who's going to tell you a little bit about the movie.
Directed by Carax, who also did Holy Motors, and written by Sparks, Ron Mail and Russell Mail, and Carax. Annette follows Adam Driver and Marion Cotillard as a couple of entertainers whose child, after tragedy befalls them, develops a talent that will make her famous around the world.
Counterintuitive, baby, and yet we remain. We love each other so much.
Personally, I think this movie is only good in the beginning and the end. I think it's far too long. Yeah, I just think it loses its way midway through. I think it takes so long to get to the point, and then so much so that it loses itself just beyond saving until, I don't know, the ending kind of redeems it. But I think, yeah, as a whole, the movie was disappointing for me because it just was so boring. That being said, it has a couple bangers, and because it is obviously a musical, and two great performances in Adam Driver and Marion Cotillard. But yeah, you loved it though.
It's by no means a 5-star film, but and the runtime is probably a big subtractor. But I really enjoyed it. It manages to adapt all different various aspects of stage shows. It adapts musicals, it being a sort of musical, opera, waltz, ballet, and even like stand-up routines. Adam Driver plays Henry McHenry, a stand-up comedian whose routine focuses on like the section of stand-up, much like Bo Burnham. He's very much a Bo Burnham. He uses there's talking and then there's singing and like musical aspects. And then Marion Cotillard plays Anne Defrasneau. Anne Defrasneau?
Anne
Defrasneau, an opera singer who as Henry McHenry always puts it, she dies endlessly every night. And Henry grows jealous of this, and the events go on. I can't say anything because you need to, if you're interested in this film, you have to go in knowing nothing. But yeah, it is a abstractionist musical. It is.
Yeah, I'll give it props for being original and being unique in that sense. I think it is. It's an interesting film. I just don't think it worked for me as much as it worked for you. I think it just I don't know. I feel like it did sort of lose itself.
But even though it's weird, it's never gets like contrived. It's never confusing about what's happening.
I don't think it's confusing. I think it's more just it doesn't earn the moments, I guess. It just sort of becomes like very like fuck what the like not even confusing. It's just sort of like what the fuck are you doing now? Like come on, man. Like get a grip. It just seemed very, oh, look at me, I'm different and weird. And that was and sometimes that's charming. I think it loses the charm of the sort of abstractionist element midway just because it's so long.
If you are familiar with the work of Leos Carax, then
oh yeah,
you will probably be fine going into
Carax joint,
this
I guess.
film. Yeah. But he briefly makes an appearance, as he does. But yeah, as you said, there are some bangers, some things that will be stuck in your head from days after. And yeah, I admired it for its originality and Adam Driver.
Yes, Adam Driver. That's what I was going to try and segue onto, was just the fact how great Adam Driver is, especially in the closing scene as well. I think that is one of the best scenes in the entire film, is the closing scene. I don't want to go too much into it for spoilers, but it is heartbreaking to watch, and also just so well acted by Adam Driver, who's also singing at the same time. But yeah, and obviously Marion Cotillard's amazing in everything she does, so can't go wrong with Marion Cotillard. But yes, Adam Driver standout for me. I wouldn't put money on from Oscars, but if some people had sense, they would fucking vote for him, like Oscar performance, just on that last scene alone.
And so maybe start so we can see a performance by Sparks. I was going to say, don't you get it that when he's not on stage, he's singing? So it's like when he's not performing, he is performing for the viewer, and when he's on stage, he talks.
It's very, very cool, Jordi.
And it's very cool because like the audiences of Henry's shows like represent the criticism and praises and hypocrisy of dark humor comedy as like one voice.
What did you think, though? You can let us know in the comments below on YouTube or on Facebook. You can subscribe or like the page. You can let us know on Twitter at OI Films, or tweet me directly at CamzoOG, and Jordi is at Real Jordi Steele. You can find more of what we do on this channel or Facebook page, or oifilms.com, where everything we do is uploaded there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.